The United Nations Children Agency found Unicef here in the Gambia has on Thursday handed over 22 permanent hand washing stations to, health facility in high-risk communities to the Ministry of Health in an event held in Farafenni in the North Bank region. Now, these hand washing facilities are funded by the United States of America through the Office of the Unicef, the Gambia. The provision of the equipment is meant to serve as a preventive measure to reduce public health risks and strengthen infection prevention control of healthcare workers and communities. Yahya Jammeh attended the event in Farafenni and she now reports.
This hand-washing station in Farafenni is just one of the 22 stations constructed at strategic locations in communities in the Lower River region, the Upper River region, the Central River region, the North Bank region, and the West Coast region too. Safe and readily available water is important for public health, whether it is used for drinking, domestic use, and others. When waters run dry, people can't get enough to drink, wash, or feed. The availability of water supply in health facilities makes childbirth hygienic and safe, as the absence of water exposes mothers, children, and even health workers to infection. This has been attested to by a beneficiary, Yahya Jammeh from Maka Farafenni, who said that access to water has been their challenge in the community, not to talk of the hospital, while thanking UNICEF for the support. Before these taps were installed here, access to water used to be a challenge. Mothers would fetch water at their homes when coming to nurse, should in case their children want to drink or to wash them after defecating. There was only one tap here at the health center where people would form a long queue just to fetch water, which was a huge challenge to us. But now there is a huge difference to the water crisis because we can now use these taps to our advantage, whether to wash, drink, or bath our children. We thank UNICEF immensely for this support because we are reaping its benefit. Jonathan Lewis, UNICEF the Gambia country rep, said the support from the United States for these hand-washing taps will go a long way to guarantee safe and hand-washing against COVID-19 and others.
All of them are fully functional as we speak, and they will provide safe and clean hand-washing water. It's going a very long way to guarantee safe water for the people of the Gambia, and at the same time contribute to the elimination of the spread of COVID-19, allowing people that social practice which is so important. Hand washing is fundamental to limiting the spread of COVID-19. And let me remind you that COVID-19 is still in the country.
These hand-washing stations were constructed to the tune of $2 million with support from the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, in partnership with UNICEF the Gambia. Sharon Kuruma, the United States ambassador to the Gambia, emphasized the importance of hand-washing as a step to eliminate disease and enhance hygiene.
Hand washing with soap and running water is critical to limit the spread of the virus. This simple act is reported to lower the risk of transmission by 36%. Hand washing also prevents the spread of other infections, including acute respiratory disease, cholera, and hepatitis. When we wash our hands with soap and running water, babies stay healthier. Children go to school. Adults go to work. And communities thrive.
The country's health minister, Dr. Ahmadu Lamin Samate, said poor sanitation is a major cause of diseases. He adds that access to proper hygiene increases public health advancement as he was represented.
Poor sanitation and hygiene conditions are contributing and leading factors to diarrheal diseases and environmental pollution with a complex reciprocal link to malnutrition in children. The importance of adequate access to sanitation and hygiene facilities as a driver for social and economic development, poverty reduction, and public health advancement is fully acknowledged in the country's flagship policy development, documents and national development goals.
Under the $2 million project, there are 5 hand-washing stations in the Upper River region, 5 in the Central River region, 5 in Lower River region, 2 in North Bank region, 3 in North Bank East region, and 2 in West Coast region 2. The provision of these facilities is backed up by intense hand-washing campaigns. Part of UNICEF's aim in constructing these hand-washing stations is to help communities adhere to preventive measures to reduce public health risk and strengthen infection prevention control for the healthcare workers in healthcare facilities and communities. A women's group called Kenyaleng dedicated a song in the Mandinka dialect, singing out the importance of cleanliness, the constant washing of one's hands before eating, cooking, and other activities. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Yahya Jammeh.